Right. Let's get the set back up again. I have got another free little hour here, so why don't we keep doing what we were doing? It's a good idea to me. I've got popped out YouTube chat this time, so it's a bit easier for me to type. Let me just paste the Discord and the POE again. Bam, and I can even pin that easier. Excellent. And then put our current goal, which is Alva plus Delirium, T16 juiced farming for temples, and maybe I'll probably do a bit. It's T17 farm. That's about that. I am going to drop the odd frame just because there's a lot going on the network right now here, but I think it'll be all right for the purposes of what I'm doing. So, important email I do need to check real quick though. Da -da 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 -da. Just give me a second, everyone. That's awesome. Yeah, really, really good email just then. That's really good news. I'm not going to get into that though. Let's play the video game. Oh, that was the guy that I played with earlier, Asmondi. It was really fun, actually. I never do like group play in this game, so. Right, quick recap. What we're doing is not the tier 17. Good thing I checked that. This kind of map here, it's just focused on all of the Alva stuff that you can see highlighted here when I click this button. You can take whatever else you want as long as you've got those Alva nodes, and yeah, just basically jump into some, in my case, juiced T16s. Oh, we could even do a shaper fight as well. I actually might. You know, let's start with that just for something a little different now. Just because it's there. This is not what I had planned, but you know, this is kind of how I approach the game, just what sounds fun. Turn that down a bit. Right, this is definitely an instance of why we keep like shield charge was really, really quick. I like shield charge a lot, but it is definitely worth still having a leap slam as well, because there are just certain like layouts where shield charge gets stuck on everything, or you can't like cross over a gap. And it's just annoying. Oh, this is good. I've actually got my boss fight flasks on this time. Let's see what we can do to bully Shaper here when I find the boss. Like, you see how it gets caught on all these like surfaces? Like there, like we wouldn't have been able to shield charge through that, but leap slam just goes through it. So in terms of like which is the better one, it's definitely leap slam in my opinion. But for mapping, oh my goodness, the speed of shield charge is just fantastic. So yeah. Anyway, so how do we approach a boss fight? Just before the boss fight starts, we press Battle Mage's Cry, all flasks, bonk, and watch the damage roll in. He's already phased, so we chill. I look like a bat, dude. Crazy stuff. So here we're going to probably leap slam everything, because the map layout is terrible here. Just going to regen the flasks. Can you make it up there? Nope. This has been very slow. I've been stopping to kill too much stuff for no reason. You pretty much, with this phase, you just want to get to this dude as soon as possible. Happy days. Now, this guy can be annoying, and he can, hold on, let's just phase him first. But if you get unlucky here, he will actually do an attack that you've got to just like sit and wait for a while he summons heaps of ads. He luckily didn't do that there. He tried to slam me. But because we chill all bosses with this build, even without the Pandemonious necklace, I don't know if you guys saw that, but like that slam he was charging up for, it took him like 3 seconds. So you have so much time to react to that attack. Because it takes them a century to get the move off. There we go, that's much, much quicker. Alright, last phase. So if you look up there, Battle Mage's Cry, that gives us crit chance back. So, we like that. And he's gone. Beautiful. I won't pick any of that up. Let's just get out of here. Oh, I didn't expect to do that, but that was fun. Good stuff. Get the live chat up there. Yeah, I didn't expect to stream this again today, but why not, right? Okay. Just making sure the stream looked alright there. So, the good thing about beating him up is it gives me these fragments of shape. Like, look at that, that's 90 div. Those two right there. Div, 90 chaos. Those two there. And that's 60 right there. But we'll probably run that for the fun of it. So what I'm going to keep doing now is my Alva maps here. Oh, oops. Excuse me. What I try to do is keep the scarabs that I use all the time. Like that. These are my T17 scarabs right here. So I want to keep them separate. I'm actually going to need to buy some stuff. But let's do that. Incursion. I think it's this one that we need at the moment. Champions, yeah. So looks like someone's buying 10 for 1. However, that's the only ever competing trade. So I'm probably just going to buy these like for that. Ah, we don't have any gold. And now we do. So, because I'm lazy. Like, yeah, I should be trying to buy that a lot cheaper, but eh. Doesn't really matter. And then we got this thing here. Can we buy it for a div? Is it any better? I do like to put one in for 5 for 1. So we'll have that taken away in the background, but we need some right now, so we will just yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna swap to strand map here. Put these incursion scarabs in here. We don't want to use that just yet. Put these ones in here as well. Oops. Are they not the same one? What have I done? Oh, they look very similar, but they are not the same thing. I think I put the wrong ones away in the bank here. Yeah, that's quite funny, actually. Look how similar those two look. No wonder I got that mixed up. Okay, that's a bit better. And then we don't want that just yet. This is the special one, the timeline scarab that I tried to explain on the last stream. So I am doing a brand new, fresh Atsuatl here. The first time we do this, we're only going to do 2. So we definitely don't want to use the scarab here because we literally won't even get the effect of it. And then down here, we're going to take Beyond. I might change gears a little bit soon and not even do this delirium thing at all. I might literally just ignore it and just spam the Alvas out as quick as I physically can. Oh, I need my automated flasks. One moment. We're not bossing right now, we are mapping. Do that. Just getting wailed on that whole time. because like it's nice getting this extra bit of passive income from the I love that I'm just standing in the middle of that talking. It's nice that we're getting that passive income from the simulacrums. It is kind of slowing down the main thing that we want right now, which is the double corruption. Simulacrums, they're only selling for under 40 chaos a pop. But it slows down the amount of time. Like, all of this, like, mob killing I'm doing right here, you wouldn't do this. Just at all. You would just leave. I would kill the boss I need to. Maybe hang around until we get a stone if we need to link a room up, and then I'll just be out. But if I'm doing Delirium, I'm adding, you know, a minute in each incursion. And then I'm killing absolutely everything in the map. It's more fun, but it's definitely less efficient for the actual goal we have right now, which is trying to double corrupt an item, right? So we'll see. I may swap gears, but it is nice to just juice through some maps like this. I mean, look at this. Alright, so we're going to do the second incursion. And we're doing no more than that in this one. There is a reason for it. It's to do with that scarab that I was talking about earlier. Give me over. Okay, we want to link up the corruption chamber ASAP. Hopefully we actually get to hopefully we get 2 stones in this bit here. That's really good. So I can link that now probably to the apex. Actually, no. With the shrine. Because now I need the shrine linked up to one of the others. If we don't get the apex, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't... Does that boss even drop anything cool? Probably, but once again, it's not what we're focusing on here. Alright, bye-bye. Harvest, once again, not going to do it. Oh, there's a Delirium boss here. Oh, and he's gone. Right. I wonder if those can drop Megalomaniacs. I don't think so. I think that's Simulacrum only. I don't know why I'm looking at loot. Right, let's get out of here. Let's just start juicing it now. I am going to kill everything on the way for the splinters. Because that is technically our farm right now. Even if I'm not, might swap off of it in a minute. So we're deliberately not running this Alva here, once again. And the reason for that, I can probably explain that quickly, is so that we get more chances to use the incursion scarab of timelines. We will get to use it 4 times in total if we deliberately skip that incursion there. So that is more chances to get Doriani's whatever the bob and all that stuff. Don't want any of this. Honestly, let's just get. This is the thing. Do you see what I mean about the altars? Like, just stopping to read. Is this gonna get me killed? Is it even worth the reward? Just annoying. That's why I went with Maven for so long. I don't want to stop. Just want to keep killing stuff. Right, that's that one done. I'm going to guess around 100 and something splinters there, because we only did 2 hours. Oh, alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then for our remaining strand maps, we will probably be using that thing. So if we look at our temple now, we have 10 incursions remaining, and we get 3 a map. So 3, 6, 9, and then 1 extra one at the end. We have a corruption temple on the map at the moment. It's not linked up, which is annoying. We do have demolition lab though. So yeah, I'm gonna use the scarab. Oh, I had the wrong altar on. No wonder I was thinking the altars weren't very frequent in that one. That's funny. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to stick with the delirium strat for now. We will do all 3 altars in this one, so I expect just shy of 300 just shy of 300 splinters in this one. Although I think that was actually Tropical Valley or Tropical Island was our best. I don't think I've got near 300 on this map. Thank you. Taking a few hits there, but nothing we can't out-heal. So when I'm mapping, I have every single one of my flasks automated. Actually have a spare set of flasks, other than the Progenesis because it's too expensive, that I will swap to if I'm doing boss fights. I think that's really good, because when you're mapping, I don't want to be like piano spamming a trillion flasks a second, you know, just annoying. I want permanent uptime on everything. So we get that really easily by just using a couple of instilling orbs, I think they're called. So you set 1 flask to use when it reaches full charges, in my case the Wise Oak, and everything else to be used when an adjacent flask is used. So the Wise Oak procs, everything else gets triggered off of that, and yeah, happy days really. I want to pick those up? Probably not. And yeah, like, that's so good because I'm vomiting consecrated ground out everywhere, I'm juicing up my crit chance all the time, we've got Progenesis up for the entire map essentially, which is huge because I'm just like not taking that much incoming damage anymore. Okie doke, in we go. Here's the boss, he's gone. This is a fun strat. I'm glad that I swapped my passive trees around to do this. So I now have this strat, like tier 17 map farming strat, which is just Maven. Well, that's good. Yeah, now we can get this linked up to the Shrine of Empowerment here. So now we have a full link throughout the whole thing. I like that a lot. Yeah, so I've got my Maven mapping farming and my tier 17 map like running strategy, which is basically about getting as many scarabs as possible, things like that. And they're all quite fun. I enjoy them all separately. But this one, I hadn't done Alva all league. It's actually really good. No matter what you're trying to do, if you're making currency or trying to get a like target an item to corrupt in my case. And it's fun. That's pretty huge as well. What do we got here? Pause a restoration or vault, both crap. So we don't really care, just get it done. Whoa, this stuff's starting to resist. So we're gonna go blood stance now. Once there's like enough layers of delirium up, that's when normally I'm going to have to swap the blood stance inside these Alva temples. Just because the enemies are so dense. And, yeah. Like, look at that. There's just like 5 trillion delirium enemies spawning when I kill stuff. So we don't really need AoE in here, just, more damage. I think we're done in here. Yeah, let's get out of here. There's still one more Alva to go. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I much prefer these altars because I don't really have to look Oh, the nameless seer, you bastard. I needed you on a different man. I was trying to get him on Defiled Cathedral earlier, but he was not having a bar of it. Let's see if we can get something good from him for once. Whoa, look at that incoming damage, dude. Look at the screen, I can't even move. Oh, that could have been a death there, but it wasn't, so... I literally couldn't move there. I wasn't getting stunned, but there was so much crap around me, and I was taking like a million debuff stacks that it was a bit dicey. Right, so I think we do need to link this up. We'll link it up to the Shrine of Empowerment, because then it normally adds a level to the room. It's over here. Oh, thank you, Headhunter. Let's turn this light off, because that's right at my eyes. I'm honestly just going to leave now. Bye-bye. So we're going to get our itemized temple here. We pray for one of the things that we want. Check that in a minute. And the boss fight coming up here. And then we're done. He's in here somewhere. I think there was two of them. There we go. Alright, very good. We'll just trigger all this crap as well. It's not actually that much point, it's just in the delirium now. You, how'd we do? Hey, 300. So that is now tied for my best delirium. Not bad at all. I wonder if that's the max that can drop. If it can't drop any more than 300. Why am I looking at this stuff? We'll just quickly check the Nameless Seer. He's got what looks like some garbage. I don't think any of this is good. I'm not good enough at like just knowing from looking at the items, but I'm getting there. This one might be 10C at the bottom, probably going to be the best thing here. That one's almost 10C as well. I'll just take this. And then, what this guy actually does is he lets us take the, if you look here, the Scryer map. That would say any divination cards that drop on the Strand map, we can put them on a different. So which ones drop here? A bunch of crap by the looks of it, so we won't be doing that. So that's it. Done. Oh, bit of a headache coming on, not gonna lie. Oh, excuse me, that was the bottle, not me. Right, well let's see what we got in terms of loot. Unfortunately, this did not roll tier 3, so once again, that Chronicle of Atsuatl, we're looking for it to roll tier 3 on the Corruption Chamber. It didn't, that's alright, it happens. So that one we're going to throw in the bin. The rest of the stuff I'm just going to dump in here. I'll deal with it later. I'm not going to do that right. Okay. How many more Alvas we got? 3. I'm going to need some more timeline things. These are expensive. Excuse me. Oops. Smack that there. Well, this kind of works. I guess we'll do 2 more strands and then... I'll stick with this strat for now. Honestly, with a bit of a headache coming on, that might be all we do. I'll finish this Alva temple. I'll see. Alright, same thing. Oh, I do want to try this with Jungle Valley. I've heard that's good as well. I think I've only got... I'm not going to have enough strand maps. I might leave one Jungle Valley. But this seems really good, and the fact that it can drop the tier 17 map that's Fortress here is good as well. Because that one's worth the most. We don't often see those drops, because we're not spec'd into that, or we're not using any Scarabs or anything like that. That's fine. The nearby enemies now doing like 200% extra fire damage, but the enemies ain't getting that close. They're normally dead before they can melee attack me. That said something about Reflect. I hope I didn't just mess up there. We'll find out if I just die randomly. What the gold dropping there? Goodness me. Only all those with tier 17 though. Right, Sacrificial Chamber. That's not the one we want. Let's upgrade it. Okay, he's a goner. So whenever we're killing stuff in here, it's because it's so dense, they're normally spawning beyond creatures. That's why you're normally seeing just like mobs come out of nowhere and start attacking me again. So like when we blow that pack up, you can see another pack just spawns. Very nice. We need to just smack this somewhere. No, we don't. I'm leaving. We had a stone then, but all the rooms were, except one, were connected. I'm not gonna waste time. No. Oh, there's a little mini boss here again. We'll swap the blood stance. Thank you, boy. Took about 5 hits to kill him. Again, I'm not using my bossing flasks right now. Much more important that they're automated when we're doing mapping focused stuff. The difference between fully automated flasks and the bossing ones is quite significant. It's about, I'm gonna say 30 million damage. But obviously it's only when you use them. And when we're mapping, I just want them to be up all the time, rather than having to piano it with my hands, right? And like, what do you need an extra 30 million damage for in a tier 16 map? Just nothing. Even in a tier 17 map, except for the boss fight. So this is a lot smoother for me. Some people I've seen like to run just the bottled Faith Flask is like one that they'll manually press. Nah. Everything with me. There's one of these thingies here. I'll probably do that as well. The problem with these things is you kind of got to clear around it first and then come back, or stuff just starts like wailing on you and interrupts you while you're doing it. Got a reflecting misty thing there. I've had the item from that drop once, only ever once, but that's still pretty good. It's a nice drop. Oh no, this is what I mean. Didn't even tickle me. Now this thing, when I was living through the campaign, I juiced it to full, and like, oh my god, you get your ass kicked. But now we can get away with it. Still, like, no need to do that, but it's just nice to see that you can. See if we get the item. Oh. It's just always crap. Come on, Alva. Yes, Corruption Chamber. That's what we'd like to see. Now, we have a 40% chance for this to just go straight up to level 3 in here. Ooh, this stuff's tanky. I think it's because they're immune to curses. Look at all that. There you go. So I swapped into Blood Stance there, just for the extra damage. Again, once there's enough layers of Delirium up, I think it's quite important that we put Blood Stance on in here. just so we can kill stuff quick enough. We can now link up Apex as well, that's awesome. Not needed, but cool. And so again, if you're just targeting Alva, you just wouldn't bother killing any of the stuff that I'm killing right now, that's just a need. As soon as you've upgraded the rune, you can just hit. Now, if we're very lucky, we would have got a tier 3 just then. And if we're even luckier, that Chronicle that just dropped will give us another tier 3. And that would be 4 div that we just made out of thin air. Thin air, apparently. Thin air. Ooh, that hurt. Don't know what that was. Don't like it. Let's just get all this delirium stuff. Nice. I'm gonna go and get all these orby things, and then I'll kill the boss. Very good. No tier 17s. Again, we're just not taking the... Never mind, I take it back. It heard me. Game heard me. So that's a very profitable map now. We've got 300 delirium mobs there, so that's another 40C or something. We've got 120C in that fortress map there. Delirium orbs always nice. We got a Locus of Corruption. Very happy, and that one I'm going to run myself most likely because I don't have the gem cutter thing. But that's almost 2 div right there. And then just a bunch of other crap, but, you know, a couple chaos here and there. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. Can't complain about that. So we're going to run that one. We've got 5 of them to run now. Should probably run at least one of them on the stream as well. Show what I'm actually trying to do with these things. I mean, this is basically what I'm trying to do. Get double corrupted Ashes of the Stars, and have one of those double corruptions be you can cast an additional curse. That would be awesome. And then if it had another one like +1 to all max resists, or hatred has increased aura effect, kind of like what's on my chest piece here, or on my belt. What else is there? There's like elemental damage. Be great. Yeah, lots of good potential corruptions there. But I need that one that says you can apply an additional curse. That's the one I actually need. So on that note, let's quickly check and see if there's any on the meeting here. Meeting on the trade website here. Might buy this real quick. If he's actually selling that, I would like to buy it. I could just corrupt that real quick. Problem is now I don't want to go into the map because if he does respond, I don't want to have started delirium and stuff. So we may just wait just a second here. No, I don't actually think he's selling that. Keep that over here. Ooh, good. I was that close to going into the map. I'll take it. I might just regularly corrupt this one. I don't know if I'll double corrupt it. I might double corrupt it. It's just 29%, so... Anyway, what's his build? I like, when I see a Jugg, I like to see if they are an Ice Crasher as well. It's happened quite a lot to see who's playing the same build as me. That one we might double corrupt, because it's 29%. Maybe. I consider that a bit of a waste. I was trying to only double corrupt the 30% ones, because that's, you know, like actually best in slot. We'll see. It's not like I can't just make more of these things, right? The double corruption is just time for me. It's not actually costing me anything. Well, technically it's costing me 1.8 div per attempt, because I could be just selling the double corruption Alva temple, right? So I want to make sure it's worth my time. So I don't know, I'll have a think about that. I've got to finish off these last two next anyway. So. Alright, do this quick Legion here. Get some lovely rare modifiers. So many people go on about the what's it called? The Mage Blood belt. And I get it. I'm sure if I used said Mage Blood belt, I would understand. It's always been out of my budget, unless that's the only thing I wanted to buy. Just feel like I would miss the Headhunter. But that could just be me because this is the first league I've ever had it. It's always been something I've wanted to try. I think it works so well with this build. Just getting like offensive and defensive buffs. It's just really, really helped. Ow. Stop that. But yeah, I can see why it's so strong. I feel like I would miss my Headhunter. I think I was going for this dude up here. Bye-bye. I don't really need to blow up any walls, so it'll just kill everything. Whoa! There has been a lot of damage coming out. I'm cursed with elemental weakness, so I have less resists right now. And monsters have 617% to their crit chance, and a bunch of extra crit multiplier, and they also do more fire damage. Okay, yeah, there's a few nasty things on this. Hopefully it won't matter. We may catch a one-shot. We'll see. If it's gonna happen, it will probably happen inside the Alva. But I don't think it will. Famous last words, huh? What was that? More garbage. We'll just clear the area quickly. Shrine of Empowerment, okay, we will upgrade that one. That should upgrade the level of our corruption chamber, I think, as long as we've got it linked. Let me over the gap. Shield charge. So I need to make sure I've got a link to our corruption chamber. Not there. It should be up here. Perfect. I think that's done it then. I think that's now a tier 3 locus of corruption. That's awesome. That's another 2 div on the board. I've got a message I'm going to need to check, but we will do that just after this delirium. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's given us a guaranteed double corrupt there. Love to see it. Expedition. Haven't seen this in a long time. I fell out of favor with it. It slowed me down. You use the big bomb, that's great, it speeds it back up, but then there's mods like, oh, monsters are immune to cold damage or crit strike and stuff like that, and then it's just bricked. And then there's those annoying enemies that have the shields and they just don't die. So I don't know, I just stopped running it. Nice, another fortress map there. This we can just make anything, it really doesn't matter. There's either like a barracks or something else. Yeah. Again, if they're bad rooms again, not bad, but if they're not the rooms that I'm looking for, we just upgrade them to anything. Try and make them tier 3 as soon as possible, basically. Looks like I've got the teleporty buff. That's fine. We will link this up to the pits then. Over there, apparently. Let's go. Now we're going to get the itemized temple, so we pray. You all know how this works now. That rolled as another tier 3, then that's doubled our profit. In one map. No. And then we've got one more chance for it to happen again. I wonder what the divs an hour of this strat is. I'm not going to bother working it out. It'd be interesting to know with and without simulacrum. Like if you just rushed Alva as soon as possible versus taking the time to kill everything like I'm doing, which is more fun, I think. It's actually, you know, more playing the game. I don't think we'll get 300 that time. Oh, I was wrong. Wow, this is good then. Strand is giving 300 pretty much every single time. Right, give me 2 seconds here. Actually, I'm gonna be right back real quick. Be right back for a few minutes here. And then we'll run the next one. But yeah, we just got another fortress map. Another simulacrum. We did not, sadly, get a tier 3 thing here, so this is useless. But can't win them all. It's a 33% chance, and we got a... Well, we got unlucky, so just delete that one. Rest of it we'll chuck away and deal with that later. Alright, give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Ooh, I just realized that my mic was muted. At least I remembered now, rather than later. So I was just saying there that I was going to roll a map and make sure that it worked. And then I'll probably just finish on this one because I've got a bit of a headache. Again, the fact that I didn't just notice that until just now is pretty indicative how my head's doing. So we're going to see how Jungle Valley does here. Exact same scarabs. And this will be the last Alva, which is right here. Oh, okay, so this is going to not be the best for splinters because we're only going to get one Alva. We can turn this one into a gem cutter's workshop, so I'm going to do that. And if we get stupidly lucky, and it's also linked to the Shrine of Empowerment, maybe we'll get a Doryani's as well. I don't think it is, so... Oh, it is! Interesting, we could end up with a tier 3 Doryani's here as well. And if nothing else, it gives us another chance for getting the cheaper Alva Temple to sell, which is just Doryani's Institute on its own. That's still 60 chaos. So that was very lucky, getting that as an option there. Alright, that looks pretty done for me. Just gonna make sure, because we have to have killed the unique enemy to get that. Looks like it's done to me there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we killed him. Alright. Bye-bye. So now we're gonna wait, and we'll see what we get. I can't really read that just now, but we'll see at the end of the map. Focus on killing what I can. Another expedition there. I don't know whether I should do it or not. I haven't done one in so long. It's just too slow. I'm not gonna bother. Eldritch minions gain 5,000 armor. They just still die. Sorry. Okay, I think we got the teleport buff. Yep. Gonna start a shrine here. Yep. Panadol is on the horizon, and a big glass of water. What's this over here? It's fine. Bombing out some embers for us, very good. What about this one? I love it when it's like they drop a burning ground on death, because I have a Pantheon that already makes me immune to that. I think it was actually consecrated ground, but still, it's not a problem. Here's a Delirium boss. He's gone. They don't seem to drop anything good in maps. Maybe they do, and I'm just getting unlucky. I've killed quite a few now in this farming strat, and I've never seen anything. There's the burning ground, yeah. It's free now. It normally gives item quant as well. Okay, we're coming up to the end of the map here. Now keep in mind we only did one Alva incursion. And we'll see how many splinters we get. Another one of these? Alright. I don't want to do this abyss though. Wow, it's up. It's kind of going the wrong way. Why the abyss? Story of its life, right? Any thingy? Did it not drop a chest? Oh, whatever. Okay, that's the map done. Gonna mess this boss up. Alright, so there's a con for running Jungle Valley. You do have this boss fight, which takes a bit longer, because you've got to wait for the boss to actually spawn in, rather than just nuking him and being on your way. See what I mean? He's still not here yet. Now he's here. There he is. Let's go, Blood Stance, and he's gone. So that's a little bit of a disadvantage of this map. Alright, but with one Alva, let's see how we did. That's about what I expected from one. Good little things. I'm not going to bother making all that. Very, very nice. That new email or an old one? Check that later. Oh, look at that. We actually got the 40% chance for this to roll to a tier 3 as well. Love to see that. And what was the one that dropped? We got another Doriani's. Oh, dear me. Oh, sorry, that's a Doriani's, not a Locust. Yeah, so that's a 60 Chaos one there. So we'll sell that one for sure. But then this one's actually both. I normally sell the ones that are both, because I'm not going to make use out of both of them. So that one and that one. These two here, we will sell for 2 div. Oops. And then this one here, oh yeah, that's some garbage. I'm just going to delete that one. This one here, though, we can sell for 60 Chaos, or 59 I normally do, just so it sells like that. Yeah. I wonder if these are actually worth a little bit more than 2 div and they're being fixed. Let me just scroll a little bit. Nah, it looks pretty firmly like it's 2 div. Both of them. Like, I'm still scrolling and it still says 2 div. I've only just now reached 2.1 div. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy selling it for 2 div. That's pretty good. And then there's all that crap that I'll sell later. Oh, yeah, we got this 29% one. Okay, you know what? Very last thing we'll do, we'll go and double corrupt that. Just so we can actually show what we're trying to do here. So this map that's only got the locus on it, that's 1.8 div. And this thing here is worth, you know, somewhere around a div, maybe 100 C, this necklace here. Alright. Put these in here. I actually need way more scarabs to keep doing this later. Alright, and then so basically what we're going to do is just juice it to the Locus of Corruption. You can like run the rest of the map as well if there's other rooms that are good. But this is a level 1 zone temple as well. You can see that? Because we would have got this dropped from the from one of our... Yeah, you can sacrifice stuff there, like it's just I'm not gonna do any of this. Yeah, we're basically just going to sprint straight to the corruption altar. No need to do any of this stuff. Alright, here we go. Now, so far, this thing, it has a few potential outcomes. You'll either corrupt the item, you will either double corrupt the item, which is what we want, or it will delete it from the game. That seems to happen most of the time for me, but we'll see how we go. Unlucky. So this just corrupted it once. Yeah. It didn't destroy the item, which is has happened every other time I've been here, except for once. But it turned it into what looks like some garbage. This is maybe now like a 1 chaos item. So you can see that selling these corruption things is going to be consistent profit. I mean, we can do the boss fight as well, but there's just no point. This is a level 1, so like, what even does this give? This, I don't know, some random unique. We'll do the boss fight just because we're here and I'm about to go. But yeah, so like there, it just completely bricked the item. So that's a loss of 1.8 div for the because we could have sold the temple itself, right? And then that amulet that I bought was, well, it should have been about 100 C, I think. I think I got it just a bit cheaper. Someone was selling it a little bit cheaper, but I'd say that one's about worth about 100 C. So that's you know, not great. Obviously, I'm doing this because there's a piece of gear that I want, though. But so it's not really about the profit analysis there, but yeah. Like if you just sold these things, you'd be making pretty fair amount of div, I think. And then obviously, like, look, we've got 5, almost 6 extra simulacrums that we made just now. How many for a div? 1 for 4. I'll probably just sell them for this, though. 39 for 1. Looks like that's the good going rate. How many did I have? 5? Can't do mental math that quickly, especially not right now. 195 for 5. Boom. Up they go. And then what's this? A bunch of crit chance on that heavy belt there. That looks like it's maybe 2C or something. So that's obviously garbage. And then this thing, amazingly, from a level 1 temple, this belt that dropped is like 10 chaos. So we could, just gonna do this for the fun of it. Oh, and it's gone. That's the joy of corrupting stuff, though, right? Alright, that's now crap. So what I will very, very quickly do before I sign off here is pop over to King's March. Oh wow, that's quite awful. 489 dust. I was just gonna biff a bunch of uniques in the disenchanting box. Oh god, that's a lot of it though. Maybe I'll do that off stream as well. But like, look at that. That's a lot. And I'm pretty sure all of this is just garbage. Like every single one of these is just terrible. Maybe a couple like 10 chaos things here and there, which I think is pretty much just this one, the Corpse Walker. But that's not good enough for me to save it, right? So I'm just going to quickly chuck these in the grinder. Like, technically, you could vial all a bunch of these, but I'm kind of using them at the moment, so I'm not going to do that. Get more dust. Someone stop me if they see a headhunter in there or a mage blood or something. But I'm very, very certain that it's all just rubbish. And then we can do the same once again. I don't think we've got any like amazing ones here, but we can still chuck them in for the fun of it. And what I will be doing is saving up for a another 50 mil shipment. My first one I did got me a mirror shard. I did a bunch of lower value shipments. They didn't get me anything, so I think it's better to just say, well, again, that's not a very high amount of times I've done it, but I think it just makes more sense to do the big 50 mil one. Anything else here? I don't think we're going to get all of that in there, but we will. There we go.
Let's make some dust. We're
Sure.
gonna have fun with that one. Not bad, not bad.
Which of these is real crap? That one? There we go. You can go instead then.
Right.
There we go. Well, that gets it going for a little bit in there. We've got a whole bunch of these. Yeah, I like that. So I think when I last checked, if I was to send all of my crops and stuff off right now, it was about 28 mil. Yeah, 29 mil now. So give that another couple days and it will probably be ready. Which is pretty good. And you can always just buy like a couple 1 to 2 div item that will disenchant for like 2 million dust as well, and we can really speed that along, which I'll probably do. But I'll get through most of the unique stuff in there. I'll just chuck it in the blender, basically. Just add a bit more of that in there. Yeah, that kind of sums that up. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. That's kind of my goal. Keep farming these things here, and then I can either sell them if I just want the raw currency, or I can do my little double corrupting thing on the Ashes of the Stars. Again, it's very expensive per try, especially if you're doing a 30% roll one. But we do get these that we're bringing in as well, you know, these tier 3 Doyanis and Locuses, and then the tier 3 Doyanis on their own. Again, this is why I sell mine for 59, because that would have gone already. But yeah, that will bring the money in to keep buying these bloody amulets to try this over and over again. And eventually, hopefully, we'll get a 29 to 30% Ashes of the Stars that has 2 good corruptions on it. And then I'll be happy. Yeah. Alright, POV, if you've enjoyed the gameplay, is in the pinned message at the moment. Discord for any questions. I'm always around to help. 100 mil damage. Happy days. Alright, goodbye.